Hi there. Welcome to Positive Power with your host, Michelle Dion. What a fantastic week it's been. I hope you've had a great week. You know, I have really enjoyed Facebook and Twitter this week, I have to say, because everybody's posting pictures of their kids going back to school, and that is so heartwarming. You know, there's not a lot of things more heartwarming than puppies and babies and kids, right? Animals, kids. They are very uplifting and always make you feel good, and they look good and they're excited. They're not all excited, but a lot of them have been excited to go to school, you know, new adventures and everything, and so it's been really great watching them on Facebook. And it's also been great seeing the parents that have had the kids. Now this is really smart. They got the kids holding a sign that says like first day JK 2016 Cathcart School or whatever the school is. So later on they can look back at that and be like, oh yeah, that was their JK, and then next year maybe they'll do it again and change the sign, and then they'll have a whole, you know, documentary, or maybe they put it on a wall of fame of all the years of the child's life going through school. Very cool, I think. So that sort of ties in with my topic this week. So last week we talked about a bunch of websites that I recommended for you to bookmark, so that when you're online, you can go through at your convenience and you can check out some good news, some inspirational stories, some stories about solutions instead of problems, that sort of neat stuff. But then it occurred to me after that, that's great for when you're on the computer, but as the real world is going on around you and life is happening, we need other tools to be able to deal with stuff and lift ourselves up. So I invite you to try something. And this is called emotion recall. And what it is thinking back into a time of your life where you were excited, content, happy, feeling good positive emotions. And I want you to draw those back. And it sounds a little out there, but it works, I promise you. So if you have kids, you could use the day they were born. If you've been married, you can use marrying the love of your life. If you're not married, you can, like, your first kiss, the first time you met somebody, the first time you got eye contact with somebody, when you got your dream job, when you graduated, when you accomplished something that you worked really hard for, and that feeling of, yes, I got it, I did it, I've achieved it, and you feel like you're just invincible and you have that awesome positive energy. You know, or maybe it's not even an event. Maybe it's how you feel when you're around nature. You know, that's how I felt when I drove through the Rocky Mountains last year with my daughter. Just, I can't even put it into words. It's such an awesome feeling. So if you're struggling and you're out in a situation or whatever, and you find that you're, you know, I quite often say, think on purpose, not on default, right? And it takes 17 seconds for one negative thought to turn into the next negative thought to turn into the next negative thought. And quite often we're lying to ourselves. They're not even true, what we're saying in our head. So when you find that, do some emotional recall. Start thinking about that event, that day, that magical moment, whatever. And bring those feelings back, and that will squash the negative feelings that you have going on. And it'll elevate you. And it doesn't matter, I mean, if it's in the morning, that's great. If it's in the afternoon, that's fine. It doesn't matter when it is. Do it. And the more you do it, the easier it is. So even now, you know, take a second to think, okay, what moment am I going to pull from my past and think about whenever I'm struggling and having a hard time? And everybody's different, so I can't tell you what to use, but you know what to use, because you know when those magical moments were. And even if you don't have any kids and you never got married, and you're not working right now, there's no way you went through your whole life and you didn't laugh. You went through your whole life and you didn't have any joy. There is joy sometime in your experiences, right? So just tap into that and give it a try. And I got some other tips too. So over the next couple of weeks, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you some exercises that you can do that can help you. And if you're one of my Facebook friends, make sure you check out my Facebook page too, because I've been giving weekend challenges every weekend, just different things to try, right? We can evolve ourselves into more positive, uplifting beings and feel better for it, right? So I hope you're feeling great. I hope you've had a great week, and moving forward, you have a fantastic week. And no matter what, don't forget how awesome you are, because you're absolutely amazing. And I know it, and you know it. Take care. See you next week.